Good evening. Good evening. How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you all. Terrific Tuesday. So I wanted to share something with you. Won't be long tonight. I promise. Let's see. It is 7:43. Okay. So I will not be long tonight because I want to get to the point. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is share my video, because sometimes knowing something and hearing something from someone else, especially when it comes to our health, you can't ignore it. How you gonna ignore health, right? We cannot ignore health, right? So I want to kind of share this with, okay, how's everybody doing tonight? Okay, so I want to share a couple of things with you. So I have been receiving like testimony after testimony after testimony. It's amazing when I'm sharing my samples with people that I know, I have connected with, and I'm sharing samples, and I'm getting so much positivity. I mean, they are like telling other people. It is amazing. So biggest, one of the biggest exciting thing, the most exciting thing right now is my coffee, you all. So I have sent out samples to some recent connections that I've made with some queens and kings. And so recently, okay, let me share this to a couple of groups that I have here. So I want to share this with my health and wellness with Sai. You all, how are you doing tonight? So I want to share this. I got a couple of things that I want to share. I want to share this with another group. Awesome, awesome. Just so excited, so excited. Sometimes when, okay, where's my other group? Sometimes when you know that you're like, okay, hold on a second. Let me search my group. Okay, I want to do this. Sometimes when you know that you have great products, right? When you know you have great products. And me knowing that I have great products and not sharing that so other people will know, it defeats the purpose. So I had been connected to quite a few younger people, like in 20s, late 20s, 30s, early 30s. So they had been saying, hey, Si, we're tired. I'm tired. And I'm like, you know what? I need to send you all something. I need to send you all a sample so you can be bright-eyed and focused and excited about your day. So they said, okay, send us some samples. So I sent some samples out of my coffee, right? Okay. So hold on a second. So and I still got samples I'm sending out to more people on my coffee. So this is one of the little packages that I've been sending out to this new group of people that I have become connected with, and they are like bragging about the coffee. They are bragging about the coffee in the group, So I sent out maybe about 5 or 6, And they're like, oh my goodness, Sai has an amazing coffee. So I sent out samples of my Hicoffee, right? And so these are two like 20-year-olds, 21, 25, 23. They're in the early 30s saying that they are tired. They wake up tired. They go to sleep tired. They have families. They can't function, can't, focus on just the day, the start of the day. So, I was like, what's wrong with y'all? You all are young. Why are you so tired? Why are you like tired? I'm going to send you a sample of my coffee so you all can wake up, So I was telling these queens, like, I'm going to send you a sample. So this is what I sent them, a sample of my Hicoffee. Okay. And then I sent them a sample of the detox, right? Okay. Then I sent them a sample of my high body energy, right? Because, okay, so some of the testimonies with the coffee, like, this is the best coffee. They were like, I don't even drink coffee. I don't even like coffee like that. I don't have to add anything to the coffee. Just, it was like, they were bragging on one young lady. She was in her mid-20s. She was like, I was cooking, I was cleaning for my family just from one cup of coffee that morning. She said, I had this cup of coffee early that morning, and by the time I went to work and got off from work, I was cleaning and cooking for my family from one cup of coffee. Imagine that. Changing lives. That's what I do. Another young lady, she was like, oh my goodness, Sai, you all did this HB energy. I took the HB energy. Oh my goodness. So she was saying, her husband was asking her, what is wrong with you? You have energy. You are like able to cook, and you're not dragging around. You're not frustrated. And what is wrong with you? She wasn't nervous. She didn't have anything, no shakes, because some stuff that you take, it'll make you nervous. It'll make you kind of jittery and feel bad. She was like, none of that. And she started bragging to some other people saying, listen. So now her mom has contacted me because she actually tried the detox. So let me tell you about the detox. I had a queen to call me a couple of nights as well with the detox. Said she loves the detox. Had a king that on Facebook. I sent him a couple of samples, and he was like, I gotta have this detox, And so with the detox cleansing colon, amazing. Ladies, if you're talking about losing weight, you have to be, and I tell my husband, listen, it doesn't work if it's in the package or on your counter or in the bottle. You got to actually put it in your body for it to work, and you have to be consistent. So when you say, hey, I want something to work and I want to see the results of it, you actually have to take the product. So when you detox, taking these 2 capsules at night, people are like, are you kidding me? You sent me a sample of 2 capsules. I took them that night, big glass of water, drunk it, and I feel different the next day. Gotta have this. So I'm glad I'm connected with a business that you see immediate results when you actually use the product and take it. So again, the testimonies that I am getting recently from new people I just recently came in contact with, hi kings and queens, recently came in contact with, they are seeing changes. And I don't have to say a word, I just noticed that, see, whenever there's a problem and you're going to be a solution to the problem, and I don't just look at my business as, oh, I got to make money. There's a problem out there when you have young people with families and folks can't concentrate. They wake up tired. They cannot perform at 100% on a job. You're going there just making a paycheck, but just getting by and dragging all day, mentally not focused. Can't complete tasks, pretending, and then you're complaining. And people actually complain all day long saying, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. Oh, Okay, so what's your solution to being tired? So I see problems and I solve problems. So my solving problems, I say, hey, I got a solution for your problem. If you're tired early in the morning and you are half my age and you can't function and you have a family that even that you have to take this energy all throughout the day, what are you going to do about that? You don't have a solution. So let me give you something to try. So again, gave out some samples. The queens are actually bragging to other people about their testimonies and their results of the things that I'm giving them, which is natural. Okay, because my coffee, I love this. I mean, this is my baby, my coffee. And I don't even like coffee like that because when I used to drink coffee, it had caffeine in it. I had to add a lot of sugar and a lot of creamers to make it taste like I wanted to drink it, which was more calories than I should have been drinking, which is weight gain. So, especially if you're trying to stay alert and function or whatever. And then you have these crashes from eating sugar and drinking coffee and all of those things. So now that when I wake up and I have my coffee, I know that I'm drinking good stuff. It has maca, moringa. Look up this stuff, okay? It has green tea. You all know what green tea does, right? It has collagen, Ganoderma. Ganoderma stops the aging process. How many of y'all just want to stop the aging process and just look good? I'm just saying. Don't you want to look like you're up and alert in that day? So I love this. And it's a meal supplement. So I have to be careful not to drink it. Like right now, I still have a little bit of coffee in my cup because I try to drink my water and all throughout the day too. So I have to be careful not to drink that coffee tonight because see, y'all, that's why y'all see posts from me at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. And then I'm up in the morning. My husband's like, when do you sleep? Well, I'm not tired though, because I'm on a live after it's almost 8 o'clock, okay? I'm just saying. So, and still energized. I just finished cooking. Got me some salmon and some Brussels sprouts on the stove. I'm just saying, I'm alert. I'm alert. And so this is because of what I use, what I use to keep my immune system up, to keep my mental clarity, to stay focused, anxiety free, and to just realize that I have to take care of myself physically, mentally, spiritually. We have a generation of professionals now because there's different levels of professionals, okay? So we have a generation of professionals, let's just say, not putting anybody down where you are, but I'm just saying we have a generation of professionals of people that feel like they want to be mentally, physically, and spiritually strong. So they go in on interviews, job interviews, and they tell them, listen, we have trips scheduled because see, they don't go in and work like Hebrew slaves and give their all and are drained and feel like they have no other options in life. There are folks in life who tell those folks that's interviewing them that I have some trips planned and scheduled with other people who we're like-minded because it's important for us to keep our sanity. It's important for us to be refreshed. It's important for us to have balance. It's important for me to be whole. So there are folks that don't go on no job and get cussed out and treated all kind of way and feel like they don't have any options in life and they don't have to go anywhere. Y'all know what I'm saying. There are people out there that say, hey, listen, if it's something that I'm uncomfortable with and I don't want to work in a field where I feel anxiety and I feel like I just got to come here and take some kind of all of this abuse. There are folks that in there that really say I choose to live and not be abused in any kind of way from an employer, from a relationship or whatever. So those folks that say, hey, listen, I'm investing in my health, I'm going to take advantage of life and enjoy life while I'm here. I'm going to build up myself physically, spiritually, mentally, and they take the time out to do that. They unlearn, they put in place those good behaviors that's going to take them into the future where people understand, listen, I have a skill that I have decided that we can negotiate where I give you my skill and you pay me this amount of money, but I want you to know you don't own me. And I'm going to also have time where I go on trips and I enjoy my life as well. I know some of y'all may have never heard of that. I didn't hear that until I got older. I'm just saying, I didn't know that was an option. But when you get to the point where you say, hey, listen, um, you can work all your life and it could take one surgery, it can take one sickness, because your health is very important. Your time is very important. When you narrow all of this stuff down and you look at the big picture, and trust me, you put yourself, you go to work, you bypass going to the doctor because you don't have time because you're working so much. You bypass any kind of rest or any relaxation or getting in a place where you can mentally balance yourself and get to a place of peace. And when you're doing that, it affects your body, it affects your organs, it affects all of that. So, making a decision to get your health in the right place, making a decision to say, hey, listen, if I feel healthy and energized, I can now have some clarity and make some decisions that's going to help me in the long run. So these young people, and I say young people between the 20s, 21, 25, 27 to the 30s, that I was hearing constantly that were tired and couldn't focus, and I gave them my products. You mean to tell me you have deficiencies and you didn't take the time out to find out what's going on with your body? So some things like a natural coffee, you can now go all day, you can go to work, and now you can go cook for your family and clean, and you can still feel good. Like, wow, what was that you gave me, Si? My Hicoffee sample. One cup of coffee did that. Had another queen in her late 20s, might have been early 30s. She took two of these, and her husband noticed, like, what are you doing? You're cleaning up, you're energized, what's different? Why are you different? You mean to tell me her husband noticed after just 2 capsules? If that means that one day changed her whole life. One day? I am a problem solver. You mean to tell me detox? Stop your stomach from bloating? It removed the waste after 2 capsules? You noticed that your stomach went down and that stuff came out and you felt much better from 2 capsules? I am a problem solver. I change lives. Because when you're healthy, you can function in your life better. I'm telling you, when you're sick, you don't feel good, you're slow, you can't think, you can't function, you're not performing at your 100%. And if those are not signs to say, hello, can you do something different with me? Can you get my body in a better place? Can you find a solution for me? Find a solution. I have solutions. So, again, been talking to some queens, getting phone calls, getting text messages. I need to detox, especially for my kings. I mean, when they take the detox, I tell queens, if you buy a detox and your husband knows that they're working, he's going to take them because they love them. The kings love them. And I had a testimony of a queen a couple of nights ago. She said that her husband's brother had bought the detox, and he was working great. And then his wife tried to take his detox, and he was like, get your own detox. I remember my husband, he used to label his bottle, this is mine and that's yours. Because it works. it works, it works. And like I said, people get results after 2 capsules. You take the 2 capsules at night, 5 o'clock. Take a big glass of water, go to sleep, relax, don't think about it, and you get up in the morning and you will see and feel a difference. Your body will be balanced, and especially now we have to build our immune system up. So we're looking at, taking control. I talked to a queen before, and she said she was a truck driver for many, many years. I think either 15 or 20 years between. That's still a long time. And sitting in that truck, although she was making great money and traveling different places or whatever, the body begins to gain weight because of a lot of the fast foods, a lot of the unhealthy stuff that you choose to eat during that time. And she said she began to gain weight until it became dangerous, until she was told she should not drive anymore. She didn't even realize that the stuff that she was able to do before, she couldn't physically do anymore, because letting your body go when you don't exercise it, your mind tell you, girl, you can run a mile, you can skate, you can ride bicycles. You see, your mind tell you that. But when you go to do it, your body say, you done lost your mind. I'm going to just lock on you. I ain't doing nothing. See, when you don't exercise your body, you don't work your body, you don't stretch your body, you don't put water in it or whatever, it's not going to function like you need to when you're ready to do the things that you thought you used to could do. And so we can deceive ourselves into thinking that all the stuff we used to do and that we can still do it, and you cannot, because if you don't do something, start putting things in place to exercise your body and to improve your health will start to deteriorate. It will go backwards. It will start locking up on your muscles. You will gain weight that you're like, I was always able to lose weight fast. If you think in your mind you don't have to do anything and you don't do anything, your results are, and they say when you shoot for nothing, you get nothing. So your results are nothing. Just because you have in your mind that you want to do better and you do no action, you put no action behind it, you can think all day about running and exercise. You can think all day about eating differently and not choosing, the right choices or whatever. You can think all day about it. Oh, I'll do that later. I'll put it aside. You can think all day on it, but if you put no action behind it and you're not consistently unlearning those bad behaviors and putting forth some new ones, and when you put it off, the holidays coming. People are like, oh, I ain't worrying about it right now. I'll start the New Year's. You're not going to start your New Year's resolution. Your New Year's is always today. Always today. Always today. So remember, when you think of changing, it can't be tomorrow, because tomorrow is always put off until tomorrow. So there's never a today when you're always pushing it off tomorrow. So if you're serious about something, you gotta go today and write down your thought processes. Why are you pushing it aside? Is it work? And I had queens that would buy great products to use that would change their life, and they would buy it just to say, I bought it. But they would tell me it takes too much work to take the products, to put in process some habits. But I'm like, okay, well, first of all, you're going to eat anyway. You're going to drink fluids anyway. So if you are going to eat and you're going to drink fluids of some sort, why not let your coffee or your morning breakfast drink or whatever, why not replace it with this? Because after all, you're going to drink and eat something anyway. So you begin to replace it. My food, I can go in and buy certain products and certain things that I want to eat, certain things that I want to eat. And my foods are health products. These are my food. These are my nutrients. So when I said, hey, I know I'm putting something that's nutritious in my body, instead of a donut in the morning, I take my coffee. I take my vitamin. Because instead of eating something that's that has no nutritional value, I take the time out to replace stuff that's not going to work for me and put something that's going to work for me, something that's going to help me to be healthy. So you have to replace those things, because if you're going to eat anyway, replace it with something that's going to be healthy. So you're still doing it. So you got to take the time out to consciously replace it. And there are people who do not want to take the effort to do that. But that scale will not decrease until you and I make decisions constantly to do better. Because I realize that weight is it's a lot on your knees, it's a lot on your back. It's not comfortable, especially if your body is not designed to carry that weight. It hurts, it aches. It makes you ache. So you can't move around as fast. You having heart palpitations and the aching and all of that. I can't see where that's a benefit. So narrowing down what needs to happen, it's going to take some discipline to put in place first, but the end results will be amazing. So establishing yourself and finding out what direction you want to go into, but you got to move that body, you got to stretch, you got to get to a place where you're exercising, and it makes you feel better. It makes you feel better. You're happier. You feel like you've made an accomplishment when you do these things. So when you don't choose health and you lose control of your health, when you lose control of your health, you're also losing control of your job security in your life. Because the healthier you are, mentally, physically, spiritually, the healthier you are, the more you can accomplish, the more you can move forth, and just enjoy your life. But when you stop doing those things, you are limiting yourself. And negativity, negative thoughts, and watch your thought processes as well. Saying negative things about yourself, and become disappointed in your choices and the things that you're doing. And sometimes it's all about sitting down and finding out, where do I need to go from here, and start doing like small putting yourself in a place where you can have small wins. If you say, hey, listen, I want to stretch. I don't want to go outside because right now mentally I can't get it together to walk around the block right now. Eat an apple. Get some celery. Begin to incorporate some things so you can have some small wins. And that's the thing. Pay attention to your health, because if you don't, who will? And I've seen it where folks in my family, they had a bag full of medication. And what get me is they go to the doctor with all of these ailments and sicknesses. They get another medication, then they are scared to take the medication because of the side effects. So you go get more medication because you don't feel good. Then you bring the medication home, then you read all the side effects, then you don't want to take the medication. I'm confused. So I don't want medication in my body. It has side effects, So the more natural things that grow, the more things that have seeds in it, food with life in it, start in the vegetables area, things that perish real quick, that you have to eat up fast. And with the more living things that you eat, the more living things you put in your body, because we're living beings. Our body needs this stuff. The more living things you put in your body, the better you will feel. So I wanted to kind of reach out. Another thing I love, 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 love. If you get my husband say I am just so delicate. My stomach, I can get an upset stomach from, just depends. I can't eat everything. I can't. It's like you can't eat hardly anything. But I have to be, and I guess changing my habits of eating. I can't just go try to eat something and get away with it, because then I'll pay for it. And I know some of you probably like that too. But I have what's called a healthy digest. This helps break down your foods. If you have an upset tummy all the time and you're very sensitive and you're always complaining, this helps too as well. Fat burning, healthy metabolism, weight loss. Oh, this is my weight loss ultra. I'm sorry. Okay, no, this is what I love. This healthy digest, you all. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. You know, for all you, and I've had upset stomachs all throughout my lifetime. Just upset stomach, just weird appetite of eating things. Just this is amazing. Natural, healthy digest. So if you have a sensitive digestive system, my husband told me you can't eat anything. He told me he could eat everything I can't. so I just love having that healthy digest. And so I just feel better. So it's just making the better choices. So I just wanted to share that with you, that I had lots of queens getting testimonies. I'm sending out more samples and all because they've been bragging to other people about the Hicoffee and the energy, the Smart Ultra, the detox, and then now I have the black coffee. I just tried. This is our newest product. Yes. Okay, so those of you who's like, well, I don't like, I think this the Hicoffee has like a coconut cream in it, and but this is the black coffee. It doesn't have that coconut cream. So those of you who you know how well black coffee is, but it has the same thing with the maca and the moringa, the Ganoderma, and the green tea in there. So just wanted to share that with you. Reach out to me if you want to know a little bit more. If you're looking at losing weight, if you're looking at even gaining weight, if you're looking at saying, hey, I want to be healthy, if you're tired of being tired, if you're too young to be tired, reach out to me. If you got babies, I have 4 babies. I know what it's like trying to have babies, balance family, going to school, trying to work. You try to do like Superwoman with no energy, Inbox me, message me so I can I'll send you some samples out. I'll talk to you about what you're interested in and get you to a better place so you can function in your life and just feel amazing. So looking forward to talking to you soon. Hope this was helpful. Like and share if you'd like, be amazing, be your awesome self, but, function at your 100% self. Not just 50, not just barely getting by. You've been doing that for years and years and years and don't understand what solutions are out there that can help you. Just function at your 100% so that you can begin to flourish. Okay? Have a great night. Happy Tuesday to you. Lots of love to you. Have an amazing evening. This is Cy Lawson in Jacksonville, Florida.